Welcome back. We are now onto the gambling lines. We're here in week 5, episode 5. A lot of rain been going down at the campsite right now, so we're in Commissioner Wentworth's tent site.
Nice and cozy.
So graciously to have me in here, and we got his.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
I appreciate everything, man. His nice linens, man. Everything feels soft. We got his beautiful fiance Dottie holding the camera. So thank you, Dottie, for taking time out of your camping trip to record this while we go on with the gambling lines.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, you know, Kay Lytle wouldn't hold the camera. She wouldn't give me a beer, and now she won't even hold the camera.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, all right, easy.
Easy.
Whatever. We can't say those words on YouTube.
Let's talk about week 5 in the preview here. Let's go over the matchups. Lots of great matchups on the schedule. So let's break them down. First up, Just Kicking It versus Rumspringa.
Rumspringa! For the record, we have played lots of Flip Cup between the first segment to the second segment. So what you've heard just before that, it's been 2 hours past. Lots of rain. We set up tarps and everything. So we've been doing our damn thing. But let's talk about JKI versus Rumspringa. And I'll start off because, you know, I can't make a gambling line prediction. And we got Nat, George Johnson, who could not join us, but he has his picks right here. So we'll read those off as well. But, you know, JKI, Rumspringa, I'm not going to sugarcoat this at all. I feel like this is a game that we're going to come out here and just wreck shop. I don't really see a threat. We have the best defense in the WAKA Peninsula right now at 1.5 runs average per game. We're going to stick with that motto. I don't see them putting up one run at all. If they do, it's going to be a miscommunication. I got us winning at least 8 runs. I got 8 runs to JKI. We're going to throw the heat, man. Ain't nothing relaxing, man. 8 runs.
Well, Just Kicking It, man. They're a team that you never know what team's going to show up each week. So I think with that said, the Rumspringers clearly been showing that they've regained their form from a couple seasons ago. And maybe even better than a couple seasons ago when they made the Final Four. So I think you guys are going to roll over JKI, although I wouldn't be surprised if it was close just because you just never know with that team. But yeah, I would say Nathaniel here, he predicts 5.5 Rumspringa favored by. I would go with that. 5.5 is a good line. So I think a good 6-run win, 7-1. Is what I think is going to go.
Yeah. If I had a pen, I'd jot this down. I don't have a pen. Sorry for not being prepared. We're doing this on the spot. But you want to go 6.5 to Rumspringa?
I'll go 5.5 with Jorts.
5.5 with Jorts. All right. I will take that just to settle me down. So 5.5.
You don't got a line on this, man.
I don't. Even though I predicted one.
Yes.
All right, yeah, that's how much Mike's Hard Lemonade I've had. All right. So next game.
Strong.
It's stronger than the Coors Light. Mike's Hard Lemonade, it has more alcohol content than Coors Light, just FYI. Yeah, so for all you people that hate on that shit.
Next up, we got Moose Knuckles versus Foul Balls. Moose Knuckles, they're a team that they kind of had a rough week 4. You know, they barely survived a threat from Jiminy Kickett, 1-0, and then they got rolled over by Burning Bridges. Now they face Foul Balls, who also opened up a big lead on Peanut Butter and Jelly, but then coughed it right up. So this is a battle between two teams that are looking to get back right on the right track. So I'm going to say I still think Moose Knuckles is a better team. It all depends on who shows up, but I'd say I'd favor them by 2 runs.
Yep, I think that's a great line. You know, Foul Balls, they've been on the rise, especially compared to last season's. We've been kind of giving them a little bit more respect as the weeks have gone by. So, you know, hats off to the Foul Balls. And, you know, however, Moose Knuckles, just a good team on the rise here. You know, I got these guys really laying it down. I got them by 2 runs. You know, we got Nat. He puts up his stuff. He goes Moose Knuckles over Foul Balls by 1 run. You know, he said in a Darth Vader, he's the Foul Balls have failed me for the last time. So James Earl Jones, shout out to you. Great actor and phenomenal.
Brilliant actor.
Man.
I loved his work in The Sandlot.
Absolutely. You know, that neighbor right over left field. So, James Earl Jones, props to you, props to Nat. And
props to the Moose Knuckles, props to the foul balls.
Yep.
Moose Knuckles by 1.5.
1.5. We'll settle on that. So next up for the 6:30s, we got 5 o'clockers versus Jagernauts. Mick Jagernauts, as Nat likes to call them, a team. We got one of the lovely ladies from the Jagernauts holding the camera right now, so we got to watch what we say. We got women and men outside underneath the tarp that are very subjective to what we say, but you're looking at this 5 o'clockers team and Mick Jagernauts. What you got, man?
Well, I say 5 o'clockers are, clearly at this point in this young season, they are the top team in the league. They are ranked #1, and they deserve to be ranked #1. They've had one of the hardest schedules, and they've come through without a loss. So they have to be favored. But with that said, they are beatable, and I think the Jagernauts, they have the talent. It'll be a close one. Jorts has it as 5 o'clockers by 2.5. I'll go 1 run less than that, and I'll go 1.5 because I think it's going to be a close match.
Yeah, I think that's a great line on your part right there. I mean, you're talking about the Jagernauts who have consistently performed over seasons. I mean, season above season above season. Just come out there and playing. The 5 o'clockers, and I always say firsthand, and I eat my crow. You guys have just been running shop, and I label you guys as the top team to beat in WAKA Peninsula.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. With that being said, the Jagernauts have just been on 2 losses. They got to be fired up for this one. They don't let shit face them. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with 5 o'clockers by 1.5. The Jagernauts really put up a valiant effort, but it's just not enough to get over the team that we would label the top team in WAKA Peninsula right now.
These 2 teams play each other close too. Last fall, when they played early in the season, the Jagernauts got the upset over them. So it's not like they're going to be coming into this game intimidated by the Clockers either. So yeah, should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it, but I'd say 1.5.
Yeah. Again, for you guys, if you love to watch some close competitive games, you want to watch some fun going down, please tune into the 5 o'clockers Jagernauts game. That is going to be a game to watch this week coming up.